Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Our presentation focusing on helping you as a potential travelers to make informed decisions when selecting the best ski resorts for your next vacation. By analyzing key factors such as an elevation, seasonality, snow cannon, availability, and pricing, we aim as a team, me, Khalifa, and Jerome, Anogi, and Johnway, and Cholan, to provide you insights that will guide you in choosing the ideal location based on your preference, budget, and desired skiing experience. Through this presentation, each team member will take you through different aspects of analysis, highlighting the features that matter most when you're planning a vacation, like a seasonal effects, the US data market, ski resorts around the world. Then we will craft a conclusion for that. The elements that we considered in our analysis is the location, continent by continent and countries. Second, lifts, the number of lifts and the cannons, snow cannons. Price wise, season and the distance, finally, slopes of the resorts.
So we will visualize the three key aspects of the global ski resorts. So the first one is the number of resorts per country and displayed on the world map. As we can see that the United States leads with the highest number of ski resorts and shown by the darker shade of blue. This is followed by France, Austria, and Switzerland, all having a substantial number of resorts. The map highlights the regions with the most skiing infrastructure, with Europe and North America having the densest concentration of resorts. Moving on to the next slide, the chart breaks down to the total number of ski lifts in the key skiing countries and categories into three types: chair lifts in green, surface lifts in purple, and gondola lifts in yellow. So France stands out with the highest total number of lifts, with a particularly large number of chair lifts. And Austria, Italy, and Switzerland also have the significant number of lifts, reflecting their prominence as major ski destinations. And the diversity of the lift types across countries shows the varying infrastructure and also the investments made in different regions. And finally, the table on the right side presents the average price of the ski resorts across different continents. So North America has the highest average price at $76.97 and followed by Oceania and South America. And on the other hand, Europe and Asia offer relatively more affordable skiing options with average price across $41.50 and $32.58 respectively. So this table highlights the significant variations in skiing costs across the regions and likely to influenced by the factors such as infrastructure, demand, and the local economy.
I will continue to introduce the overview. The first part is price with lift capacity. I separate two groups. In the first group, Asia and Europe share a common pattern in their scatter plot. Both regions display a wide range of average prices and lift capacities, yet their data points are more densely packed, especially at lower average prices. Those data points more concentrated in the middle of the chart and tapering off toward the higher price range, which indicate that both regions have a more balanced distribution of lift capacities corresponding to the price of the services, particularly in the mid-price range. In contrast, North America, Oceania, and South America exhibit a different distribution pattern in their scatter plot. Those continents show a more spread-out distribution with fewer data points clustered in the middle price range. The scatter plots those regions have more uniform spread of data points, particularly at the lower lift capacity levels. This is less clustered compared to the Asia and Europe, with the data appearing more dispersed across the entire price region. The second worksheet provides a summary view of the relationship between the average lift capacity and the average price of each continent. The graph gives a clear comparison of the general trend observed in the first chart. Asia and Europe remain more distinct with their lower average price point and more concentrated lift capacities compared to other continents. North America stands out with the significantly higher average prices compared to other continents. The pie chart provides insights into the season preference of consumers, highlighting which seasonal periods are most popular for choosing services or products. The most popular season is December to April, which is chosen by 44.1% of people. This suggests that people prefer making their choices during the colder months or winter season, which should align with high demand in industries. Lastly, year-to-round preference only accounts for 0.8%, indicating that a very small percentage of consumers prefer consistent services throughout the year, possibly due to a lower seasonal variation in their need. The table presents the average prices distribution across different regions and different season groups. Here's a breakdown of the finding. North America constantly shows the highest average prices in almost every season group. For example, during the November to April season group, the average price peaked at 82.60, indicating this region maintained high prices across various seasonal periods. The table and pie charts together suggest that North America and Oceania tend to command higher prices, especially during longer seasonal periods, while Asia and Europe offer more affordably. Consumer preference heavily favors the December to April period, with a strong inclination toward the non-standard different seasons as well.
In this analysis, we'll talk about the seasonality and the resort elevation. And this scatter plot displays the relationship between the highest and the lowest elevation points of ski resorts worldwide. As you see, there is a clear positive correlation. Resorts with the higher maximum elevation also tend to have the higher minimum elevation. Additionally, the orange dots represent summer skiing resorts, which are spread across a wide range of altitudes. However, you may notice one outlier with an exceptionally low elevation. This is an indoor ski resort, and all other summer skiing resorts, which are natural, have a minimum elevation starting point from around 1,200 meters. This highlights that natural summer skiing resorts typically operate at the higher elevations, allowing them to offer skiing across diverse locations and varying altitudes. In this sheet, we'll see the correlation between the snow cannons and the summer skiing. This histogram visualizes the relationship between the number of snow cannons at the ski resorts and the availability of summer skiing. Resorts that do not offer the summer skiing are shown in blue, while those that are not shown in orange. Most resorts fall in the lower range of snow cannon counts, with the highest concentration below the 100 snow cannons. However, the number of snow cannons alone does not seem to strongly determine whether a resort offers a summer skiing. In this sheet, we will see the global map of summer skiing resorts. The map highlights summer skiing resorts across the world, categorized by continent. The size of each dot represents the price of skiing at the resorts, with larger dots indicating higher prices. Europe clearly stands out with the highest concentration of summer skiing resorts, particularly in regions like Alpines, North America, Oceania, and South America. Also features summer skiing resorts, but their distribution is less dense, and the prices tend to be lower compared to Europe. This map gives a clear global overview where summer skiing is most prevalent and the pricing distribution. To summarize the key takeaways from these sheets, there is a strong correlation between high and low elevation, with the natural summer ski resorts typically starting at 1,200 meters, except for an indoor resorts outliers. The number of snow cannons is not major factor as resorts offer summer skiing. Europe dominates the summer ski market, while other regions have fewer and generally lower priced resorts.
So next we are going to take a look at the US resort overview. So the distribution of prices chart shows that most ski resorts in the United States have prices between $50 to $120. With the peak around $70, through some goes as low as $20 and as high as $140. So based on that, I divided the price into 3 bands. If the price is below $60, then it's cheap, and if the price is above $100, then it's expensive, and the rest is in the middle. So based on that, I made the price by resort box plot, which highlights the price variation and distribution for each category with median lines, interquartile ranges, and outliers. And the color differences indicates the resort categories. And we can see that there's only a few outliers, which indicates there are 3 resorts have a super cheap tickets. In the slope difficulty level by resort chart, most resorts offer a balanced range of the slope difficulties, but a few resorts such as Aspen Mountain lean more toward advanced skiers because Aspen Mountain does not have a beginner slope. And on the right side, people can search a specific resort to check how many slopes it has. Also, visitors can look for the one that fits their budget and the skill by checking the price and the difficulty of the snow resorts.
Hello everyone, my name is Jerome, and next we're going to talk about ski resorts around the world. So first, we have a pie chart that shows the child-friendly ski resort percentage, and we have 93.1% of ski resorts that choose yes, and the rest of 6.9% choose no. And next is the comparison of the longest run across the top 9 ski resorts worldwide. I filtered the data to highlight the resort with the highest run, and where the highest number of 16 belongs to one in France, and followed by descending order with 15 and 14, etc. And each resort is color-coded to indicate the degree of the highest run, providing a quick visual comparison of slope difficulty. And this table not only showcases the leading resort in terms of distance, but also give us an insight into the variation in terrain difficulty and making it easier for advanced skiers to identify their top choices. And next, we move on to snowmaking facilities. And here I plot the total number of snow cannons across different ski resorts, with the y-axis showing the sum of snow cannons and the x-axis displaying the respective resort. And the data is sorted in descending order to clearly show which resort have invested the most in snowmaking infrastructure. And color also shows detail about the country. And here, France lead the pack with its resort featuring the highest number of snow cannons. By categorizing the data by country, we can easily see how different countries prioritize snowmaking, which is critical for maintaining good ski condition throughout the seasons. And finally, the slide breaks down the difficulty level of slope at various ski resorts. And the x-axis lists the ski resort, which categorizes, of course, by country, and while the y-axis show the number of slope at different difficulty level, and they have beginner, intermediate, and difficult. And the colors provide details on the degree of slope difficulty. And in particular, all the top 9 resorts with the most difficult slope are located in France, and which underscore the country's dominance in catering to expert level skiers. And this breakdown helps advanced skiers make more informed decisions when choosing resort, as it gives a clear picture of what each resort offers in terms of slope difficulty. And in conclusion, we summarize based on best results for different types of skiers. For instance, we have advanced level, family friendly, and summer skiing. And we summarize of how to choose a resort based on pricing and infrastructure and timing for ski trips based on snow train and forecast. And thank you for listening, everyone. That's our presentation.